A crystal ring which had been brought from India and gifted to Maggie by Frank is nothing precious. Actually, a crystal ring that Frank had gifted to her as a birthday gift to her, there is nothing precious. There is nothing particular, nothing special about a crystal ring. But they begged him to gaze at the ring to know the whereabouts of Frank. And these British people told him to gaze at means to look at this ring, and if you are looking at it for a long time, if you are concentrating on it, you will see where Frank is, what he is doing. This is a misconception, superstition, wrong belief of Maggie and her mother. But the result was disappointing. When Gupta looked at this crystal ring, the result, he could not see anything because it is just a crystal ring. There is nothing supernatural or magical about it. Naturally, the result was disappointing, and he didn't see anything in the crystal ring. The innocent girl had to force to tell a harmless lie by looking again at the ring only to save her grief-stricken mother from death. But he had to tell a lie. In certain occasions, you are allowed to tell lies if it is for good purpose, if it is beneficial for others. Okay, and this innocent girl, Maggie, forced Gupta, compelled, pressed Gupta to tell a harmless lie by looking again once more at the ring to save her grief-stricken mother. And mother is grief-stricken, thinking about her son. And this small lie can save an old lady from death. Title of the story is relevant towards the end, when Maggie, with immense humility, gave away a shilling to buy flowers to offer on the grave of her brother. And the story, its name is Price of Flowers. And at the end, it is a little more meaningful because Maggie, with immense humility, she gives away some amount for what? To get some flowers from India and shower it or offer it on the grave of Frank. And Frank is dead, you know it, and Maggie came to know about it, and mother had no understanding about the whereabouts of Frank, and Gupta and Maggie were not bold enough to tell this bitter truth to her mother. And at the end, out of love and care and deep sorrow and grief, she is giving 5 shillings to our Gupta to buy flowers. And we don't accept that money. Will you? We will never. But author decided to receive the money from her for her peace of mind. That's why the story is named Price of Flowers. Gupta thought of returning it, but later decides to take it. At first, he thought that I can return the money. Why should I take it to buy some flowers? Is it so costly? It's not. Later, in second thought, he reconsidered his decision and decided to take the money from her Why should he deny her joy of sacrificing her hard-earned money as a token of her feeling and depth of her pain towards her Frank? And he asked himself, why should I deny her joy? Actually, when she is giving me this money to buy some flowers, that means that she is having some joy of sacrificing her hard-earned money. You know how she gets that meager amount of salary from the employer, and she's sacrificing that hard-earned money to her beloved brother, and it's a token, it's a symbol of her feeling, her depth of pain towards Frank. Those flowers are priceless. You cannot have a price tag on these flowers that Maggie is going to place on his grave. Maggie kindles the reader's heart and arouses pity and affection. And Maggie, the character of Maggie, touches, moves the heart of the readers and arouses pity, and it produces pity and affection towards her. When you end reading this story, I'm quite sure that you might have a sympathy, empathetic feeling towards our Maggie. What a poor girl she is. So this is a summary of the story. The questions you can answer using these points. Okay.